This is Green Parrot TV.
Hello there, you're watching Green Parrot Television. My name is Naomi. Oh boy, welcome to another very special report. And today we will be taking a look at the state of traffic congestion in Nigeria's federal capital city, Abuja. Now, Abuja, the federal capital city, has a landmass of about 8,000 square kilometers. It is bounded to the north by Kaduna State. To the southwest, it is bounded by Kogi State. To the west, it is bounded by Niger State, and Nasarawa State is on the east. The federal capital city has witnessed a large influx of people from various parts of Nigeria into the city. And some of these people actually come in search of greener pastures. And I think this is not far from the fact that the Federal Capital Territory has provided the right infrastructure in place for all of these things to take place. And as a result, the market in the city has been growing and investors have found the city a paradise for themselves. The city, no doubt, has got a beautiful road network. It is crisscrossed by overhead bridges and traffic lights at various points to manage the level of gridlock within the heart of the city. Now, the problem is not just all of these things being put in place, but lots of people who work in the heart of the city have not been able to live in the heart of the city because of the high cost of housing facilities in the Federal Capital Territory.
How do we get to acceptability and affordability? That's what we must all work on, all of the developers, so we can bring down costs, we can meet the market, because once we do that, then Federal Mortgage Bank will do its work.
So these people have found for themselves a safe haven in the various satellite towns around the Federal Capital Territory.
I came into Abuja from Lagos and trying to settle down. It has been hard to live in town. You know, lot of houses, beautiful places, empty houses because, you know, you can't pay for them. The rent is just too much, and you know, but we get to come to this kind of beautiful place where the environment is supportive to the artistic creativity, and you know, the rent is affordable. Yeah, but we have a big challenge, like, you know, the movement from here to town.
Now, some of the most popular satellite towns in the Federal Capital Territory are found around the Nyanya-Karu axis. And even some people who live in the neighboring Mararaba axis of Nasarawa State still come from Nasarawa into the Federal Capital Territory every single day to carry out their daily activities. What you're seeing right now is nothing out of the ordinary, as the AYA Maraba Road is one of the most congested freeways in the Abuja suburb.
The traffic on this road is unbearable. Sometimes people early in the morning, people wake up from their bed by 4:30 to go to work so that they can meet up. And sometimes some people wake up at that time to get to the work, they'll get late. And it's not helping the matter.
Kefi Highway on a weekday would give you a clear picture of what people get to experience every single time as a result of the inflow and outflow of vehicular as well as human movements in and out of the Federal Capital Territory.
Many of these our transport motors, they don't use AC, and you find yourself in the traffic for about an hour. Maybe you are heading to somewhere in the haste. Because of the traffic, you can't go, and the heat and everything. So we are not comfortable with the road and the traffic.
Now, I need you to think closely about what you're looking at. Aside the negative consequences of this method of transportation, do you think this would be a funny experience for these people going through this every time?
In fact, government should do something about the traffic. The traffic is getting too much. You may have important place to go, and you see that you discover that you cannot move anywhere. And if it is well arranged and by all this traffic warder, I think the traffic will be less. And everybody can get to his destination on time.
Man, I feel so bad because if I'm going to somewhere, I have to wake up early. So that I can meet up. And sometimes, if I should wake up early, normally to get a vehicle again is another thing because people will be going to work at that moment and there will be jam pack and traffic. Sometimes the car will be saying that, where am I, that I'm late. So how should I feel? It's bad.
Who enjoys the constant gassing, honking and boredom experienced on these roads? Now the big question would be, what is the authority doing to provide a solution to this very big problem?
Abuja, Nasarawa road is no good because we were there along the road, they sell market. Go slow, not allow us sell market. I bet men I can't help us do the road.
And I believe that this traffic is something that government have to handle and send workers because there's a lot of graduates outside there searching for a job. They don't have job. But this traffic or something, it's just like it's a few people that are really doing the work. So the hands that are doing the work is not enough. So the government have to employ a lot of graduates to at least, in addition to former workers, so that things will be in order. And the traffic is very, very bad. Sometimes you'll be stuck up at a particular place. You can't drive, you can't do anything, and it's very, very bad.
Now the question is, what could be the solution to these problems being experienced on our roads every single day? Some people have suggested that the government creating more lanes would make it easy for people to move freely every single day, while other people have argued that putting up more lanes may not necessarily bring about a solution to these.
So let's talk to the federal government to try and do something about the road. I think they should try and expand the road to make it easy for the people because people are not enjoying themselves because they are stressing themselves to go to the work. So that's why I just think about it. So Nigerian government should just think something and do something better for the people.
Some people, on the other hand, have suggested that fixing the link roads would provide a lasting solution to these menace.
The traffic congestion on this road is highly the congestion in the sense that people from Aso, they divert to this place, bus out to this sharp corner, from this sharp corner to town, and it will cause hold up to the extent that they hold up from Maraba to sharp corner here, from inside Kaba here. Sometimes it will extend to that bridge because of these potholes. You understand? There are potholes from this building material here to that one of this thing there. So the pothole, if government can at least assist us in repairing the road, it will help us to reduce the.
Just like every big river has tributaries, that road is a federal road, it's a big road, even though it's not enough. There are other smaller roads leading into that road. So, most of the time, these smaller roads are choked. Everybody wants to get to the federal road at the same time. And when they get to the federal road at the same time, it gets choked again. So, I think it will be very, very good, or it will ease this traffic if the smaller roads are worked out, if their drainages are worked out, if the roads are a little bit expanded and the potholes are fixed, if it's a little bit cleaned up and a car can move without stopping, I think it will help a lot. Yeah, the smaller roads, especially from Karo to meet the road that leads to AYA through Kubo, from this other part of Nyanya, the roads that lead from Jukwe straight through Karo to Nyanya, if those roads can be opened up, it will help a lot.
From us at Green Parrot Television, we would say that you can actually contribute your quota in your little way to make these roads better for you to use. How would you do that? Probably by not dumping so much refuse or not dumping any refuse at all by the side of the roads. And do have a safe time driving. Drive carefully, drive safely, and don't drink and drive. And from us at Green Parrot Television, this would be all for today on this special report on the traffic state here in the Federal Capital Territory. We will be back with more reports. You can as well follow us live on all the social media platforms. We're live on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. Connect with us and let's get to talk better. You can suggest possible reports for us to talk about. And I've been your host. My name is Naomi. Oh boy, to have yourself a fantastic day.